Hey, this is ASpengler and this is episode 15 of building Itter Castle in Lego. Last segment I was working on the main entrance to the castle, as you see right here, but obviously I didn't finish it. I worked on it for about over 4 hours, just straight working on that, but still did not end up finishing it, so that was disappointing. So this segment, I'll start off right away and get working on that, but just before I go to that, quick show you guys kind of a view of the MOC so far in case you haven't been following the series. So basically we just got this road that goes all the way around. You can see it back there. I still have the stoop back there. The road goes all the way around the front area and then just curves around the back there. It doesn't go all the way around the MOC, but it just goes around there. So far basically all the terrain detail is done. If you watch the previous segments, you know still back there needs some, and the side needs quite a bit of work. I still don't have any grass. It's just completely plain on that little cliff area right there, so still need some more trees and grass. I ran out when I was putting those on. But for the most part, this front area and the side area over there are basically done. So those are the areas that needed the most work, or at least the most trees and plants. So it's good those are done. So here's this so far. Now basically with all the terrain detail finished, I guess it's not completely finished, but for the most part it is. I am trying to focus most of my work on the castle, so tried to get some work done on it last segment by starting the entrance, but we didn't get done with that, so this segment we'll go ahead and continue that. So stop talking and go ahead and get building. Hopefully I could get some time lapses in, so just go ahead and start working. As you see here, the main entrance to the castle is basically complete. Obviously it's not the same as you saw ending off that time lapse. I went back after and, well, basically I ended the time lapse because I ran out of the masonry bricks, but then after looking at it for a little bit, it just seemed way too tall to me, so I shortened it by 2 brick layers. Then after taking off 2 brick layers, I then had the back towers were tall enough, so I went ahead and for the most part finished those up, as you can see here. But there is the roof corner pieces. I ran out of those, so that's basically the only thing you can see back there that's missing. But other than that, I basically finished everything else. I put in this little tan detailed piece that I saw in some of the pictures, so I tried to represent that in. And then, as you can kind of see there, I tried to make the markings, or the insignia markings on the door best I could. It's basically just like a zigzag of white, red, white, red, white, red, and kind of just zigzag or little V's. I tried to do the best I could in bricks, but you can't really, bricks, they don't really have like a V, so I did the best I could. I might edit that a little bit later, but for now I think it's pretty good. So before I get to what's next, my order from Brickmania, that, I don't know, whenever they released their Pacific book, as you see here, I sent the order, but those got delayed, so I don't remember when I ordered it, but now it's here, so I'll show it to you guys. So obviously I got the their new Pacific instruction book. What's good with that is that it comes with instructions for 2 planes, and that's good because I don't have any planes and I didn't really want to buy any of their planes full price. So it comes with like the Warhawk and the Zero, so it's basically sets me up for any Japanese mechs that I need some planes. Zero's basically their main fighter, and then the American Warhawk. If they release it, I feel like it would be a pretty well used American plane in World War II. I'm not as familiar with planes, but if Brickmania made it, I feel like it was well notable or noted and well used in World War II. So I'll probably try to build those. Also, another one, the Amtrak. That was another instruction I was looking forward to getting. And now going into like some other things, I saw that they had some printed tiles that they're starting to sell. So I picked up some of those, 10 of the Soviet printed star and then 10 of the American. I would have gotten the German ones, but the time I ordered, they released them right after I made my order, so I would have gotten those, but they didn't have them out yet. So then another cool thing is this Soviet Ushanka with the Soviet star and hammer and sickle kind of logo, or not logo, symbols, Soviet symbol, if you can kind of see it. It's trying to load, but that's that. You can kind of see it there. It's a little blurry, sorry about that. But that's cool. And I got some more vests, 5 a US Scout vest, 5 German MP40 or assault vests, and then 5 rifleman vests. Then I got a few, I think these might have been on sale, the Panzerfaust / RPG. Got some Mausers. Oh, stuck in the grass. So I basically got some of these little guns because they were on sale, but then they had, if you ordered like $25 worth of brick arms, you'd get the free prototyped MP40. So it's a lot bigger than the original one, a lot more details on it, plus it has the back stock. So as far as just looking at it so far, it looks pretty good. I definitely get more of these. So definitely a lot bigger. So it looks the old one looked accurate to the MP40. This one's probably just a little bit more accurate with size, and with the bigger gun, it got a lot more details on it. So I'd definitely get more of these. They're pretty cool. So that's a cool freebie, and plus I got these. I got 5 more of the MG34 since I use a lot of those in on my German vehicles, kind of just because they were the main German machine gun that was used alongside the German vehicles. So need to stock up on those. So then going back to the mock, as far as what I'll do next in this segment, I'm thinking that I will, as far as this area not being complete, it's just kind of bare right here. I'm thinking about just finishing up this area right outside the bridge. I can extend this, make this a little bit more kind of fluid, and then I'll make a same as the cobblestone road. I'll just have that run right up to the main entrance to the castle, and we'll probably end it off after that. And then I hopefully, since I kind of was lazy, didn't get the bricklink order out to get this segment, I'll try to get it out for next segment, so then we can start working off on this area here. We can work on The courtyard, as far as pictures go, I'm pretty sure this is just a wall. So if I look at the pictures a little bit more close, and if it is what I think it is, I'm pretty sure it's a wall that's right here. If it is a wall, then I'll go ahead. I'll probably work on the courtyard first, and then I'll work on the walls on either side of the courtyard. I'll probably just get that done next segment. And then as far as that, we'll get started on the main building. And that kind of, looking at the pictures, the main building extends off to the side. It extends off here also. Looking at the pictures, I think I have a somewhat better idea, at least of the top half. Usually in the pictures, this bottom half of the building gets blocked by trees, but for the most part, I think I get a good idea of the top half. So I'm trying to go as close to the actual pictures, actual building as possible as I possibly can, but it's getting a little bit difficult since it's a private castle. There's not very many pictures. Well, there's a lot of the overview pictures that are kind of just like the wide angle, far away, just capturing this side of the castle. So not as many pictures on the back. So I'll do my best, but as far as right now, I'll go ahead and get working on that area leading up to the main entrance and see where we'll go from there. So I'll go ahead and keep working. Last bit of building for this segment. As you saw in that time lapse, I basically finished up the little path leading to the main entrance. Sorry I kind of split it in half. I couldn't find, I was originally just going to have it be one time lapse straight through the build, but then I couldn't find these, the brown pole piece, railing piece. So I stopped the time lapse and I was just looking all around, and eventually, first I was going to do it with the shorter ones, but I couldn't find any of those. I thought I had them, but I couldn't find more than two, so I had more of the long ones, so I just ended up using those. So thought it turned out pretty well. It's basically just the same cobblestone effect that I put in the center area that led up right to the castle entrance, and then I did the same railing technique that I kind of did right here. That was with the small one though. I could find any more small ones, but I think it still looks pretty good with the larger ones. But otherwise I added some more of the slope tiles along the side there, and that's about it that I added. Also I put studs kind of all around the main entrance just to make sure it stays in its place, doesn't move around. So this is where it's gonna be for the finished product. So I feel like for a start of the castle, it's looking pretty good so far. So next segment we will be going into, I'll get that bricklink order out as soon as I can, and then get some more of those masonry bricks, other types of bricks that I've been using so far on the bridge and the main entrance. So then I'll probably get working on for the next segment, get working on this courtyard I'm pretty sure these walls are just walls, so that'll be pretty easy. I'll probably get those in also if I get those masonry bricks. Start working, build a wall here and the one back there. So then we'll have the courtyard done, and then we'll just, after that, I'll probably start working on the main castle. And then the other two sides kind of just branch out from there. So if I have the main castle done, it'll be pretty easy to start working on just the side areas, and then I'll probably do the back last just because I'm not quite as sure about it. It doesn't really matter as much as the main castle, so I'll get that done eventually, I guess. So, but main focus would be on the getting the main keep as accurate as I can to the pictures. So I'll probably work the longest on that to try to get that right. I have a somewhat of a plan that I'm thinking of, but you'll see that when I start building it. I just have to gather some pieces for now, so I think that's about it for this segment. Again, it's looking pretty good for starting out. I'm gonna have to get those bricklink orders out to get more roof pieces. Still don't have the little corner or top of the roof piece for the bridge. I'm gonna need a bunch of those. Some other stuff like that, a lot of bricks, so I'll get on that bricklink order, try to send that out. But right now it's looking pretty good for the main entrance. So if you like what you saw in the video, please like, comment, subscribe. It really helps if you share. Shout outs always help. I'd really appreciate it. It really helps the channel. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.